Well, hello. I'm back again with a brief word, brief thought. Hope everybody's doing good. This is old Brother West coming to you again. Have a thought, and that I want to help you in and enlighten you in and just let you know and make you aware of. And I'm going to say this right here. Addiction, whatever it is, don't let nothing, unless it's God's word, control you, control your mind, to control how you think, and nothing like that, because control, that is taking your will away. Don't let nothing take your will away. This is why deception is so bad and manipulation, because when someone is manipulated, they take their ability to choose for themselves away from making a choice. So that's why it's so important to be honest and be straight up. But like I said, whatever it is, if it's whatever you're going through, whatever you're facing, whatever you're fighting, and a lot of times what people do, and all of us, we try to supplement, or we try to do things to cope. This is like when you're burning, or when you feel like you're hot, you try to find a cool place. When you're hungry, you try to get some food. When you're sleepy, you get something to sleep. See, with this control thing, don't let nothing control you, and don't allow or try to think that you can do something when you're going through what you're going through. When you're going through what you're feeling, you're thinking it's going to take that pain away. It might take it temporarily. It might be a temporary relief, but eventually that problem is going to be there. The only thing that's going to help meet your need and help give you the answers that you need, that longing that you have, that desire, those questions that you have, it can only be God. Not in a relationship of a man or a woman, not in a bottle, not from cigarettes, not from weed, not from nothing will replace or supplement that place, that pain. See, the thing about it, in pain, you got to face it and you got to fight through it. You got to face your pain. You got to deal with the pain. You got to go through the pain, because the pain only has a certain time limit, and it has a certain time that is going to exist. Oftentimes, some people pain stay because they keep paying attention to it. They keep talking about it. They keep trying to do stuff to cope with it, naturally, as opposed to God. So, but the way to get your pain to leave is to go through it. It's like a mountain. There's some mountains that you can remove with the faith size of a mustard seed, but then there's some mountains that you have to go through. That's what Caleb did. Caleb said, "Give me this mountain, because I'm well and able to overcome it." And so some of you, when you're facing a mountain or whatever it is, don't let nothing, no kind of thing, no kind of entity, a person, personality, or whoever, unless it's God's word, control your thoughts, control your ways. See, because many of you, and some of you, you're in prison. When you're in control, when you're addicted by something, it calls you. It tells you what to do. It tells you when to sleep. It tells you, I got to have this. I got to have it. No, you don't have to have nothing but Jesus. When you get to a place where you feel like you got to have something, you got to have something, and if it ain't God, you ain't got to have it. You ain't got to have it at all. Just like what Paul said. Paul said he knew how to abound as well as base. See, Paul knew how to get free. He knew how to get free because of that determination, and because of that God that's in him, that's saying that I'm not going to quit. It's saying that, God, I'm going to trust you regardless. So you got to press through the stuff like that. You got to press through hurts. You got to press through rejections. You got to press through all of that, and not use stuff as a crutch. Don't you even excuses. See, some people are addicted to excuses, and everything that they do, there's an excuse. Just face certain things. Deliverance comes when you say, okay, I'm wrong. Okay, I got a problem. Okay, I need help. And then when you get to a place and to a mindset where you say you got help, then God can help you. But remember this, don't let nothing, no matter what you go through, no matter how you feel, no matter what situation you're in, don't let nothing control you, where it controls your thoughts. It controls when you sleep. It controls when you do this. It controls when you do that. God forbid, you are stronger than that. The Bible says I can do all things through Christ. No matter what it is, you're greater than it. You have authority over it. And there's a determination, just like with me. One of the things that me personally, all my life, even when I worked out, I'm self-motivated. And I know God has given me the strength and that determination. Like when I work out, I always like to have workout partners. But if I don't, I do it myself. And so that's how I am with life. That's how when there's something in my mind that I want to do, that I know that God has called me to do, I don't need, if nobody want to help me, if nobody want to push me, I push myself. If nobody want to encourage me, I encourage myself. And so that's what I've learned how to do. I've learned how to be self-sufficient in that sense. You know, of course, going to God. But as far as individually, my mindset and me depending on somebody besides God, I ain't got to depend on nobody but God. I trust him because I know he won't fail me and I know he won't let me down. Now, when I say depend only on God, I mean God. Now, there's people that God put in your life that God is in godly, like my spiritual father. I trust him. I trust him because over my life, I watched his life and he's been consistent. He has character, good character. He's not boisterous. He don't brag. He don't boast. He's a very intelligent man. He's a doctor. He's a medical doctor. He has so many degrees. He's an apostle. He has so many degrees, but he don't care about none of that. He's told me that many, many times. You know, he told me I could make as much money if I wanted to, naturally so. He said, but that don't mean nothing to me. The thing that means more to me is God. That material stuff don't mean nothing to me. And because he has that heart, God's going to give him everything. So remember, don't let nothing control you.